In this video, I'm gonna tell you about the story how I started to make my first $100 per day when I was in my 20s. And if you're new here, my name is Max. I run an SNMA, a super niche marketing agency. And on this channel, we explore how to start, run, and grow a successful marketing agency that helps us to generate great results for our clients, but also helps us as the entrepreneur to achieve financial time and location freedom. So without further ado, let's just dive right into the video. So what I did when I started out and when I wanted to make my first dollars online was that I started an SNMA. And basically what an SNMA is a super niche marketing agency. And basically what I mean by that was that I knew that I wanted to start a marketing agency, but instead of being a generalist marketing agency that most people start, where you basically help everybody with everything, you're basically taking whatever clients that you can get and you serve them with whatever they want. So for example, you might get a dentist this week who wants a new website and you help them with that. And then the next week you get a lawyer and they want to do Facebook ads and then you help them with that. And then you get a gym owner who want to do Google ads and then you help them with that. And most marketing agencies run their businesses like this, and there's a lot of problem with it. First of all, you're just going to be scatterbrained. You're going to have a ton of different services, a ton of different clients with a ton of different problems. You're going to be stressed out. You're going to make less money and it's not going to be fun, and your clients are not going to get as good results. So they're going to be angry with you and it's just a mess essentially. So you don't want to do that. Instead, what you want to do is to start an SNMA. And this is what I did. I just went for one specific niche, one specific market that had a very specific problem that they were willing to pay a lot of money for to actually solve. So I went for residential roofing contractors and I only helped them with Facebook ads. And the reason I went for residential roofers was simply because they can replace a roof in a day or two. They're getting $10,000 to $20,000 to actually replace a roof, so it pays them really well. They have good margins, and most of the time they're not that good at marketing, so they need help. They're currently getting expensive and duplicate leads, and they have a ton of problems with marketing, so there's a ton of problems to solve, which is good if you're an entrepreneur. But if you want to make your first $100 per day in your 20s, it's really simple, really. It's just $3,000 per month. You can either get 3 clients paying $1,000 per month, or you can get 1 client paying $3,500 per month. That's actually what I recommend, because if you do an SNMA, you become a specialist and you should go for a high ticket offer. That's what I did. My first client that I got was for $3,500 per month, and I got that client after doing like 14 days or 15 days of organic outreach using cold email. So when I say that you can do $100 per day within 30 days, I mean that you can do that, and you can do a ton more money as well if you're just committed to it and you just go for it essentially. And you might be scared that you have to know everything in the beginning. You don't. The most important thing when you start is just to get that first sale. So you just do promotion and sales, reach out to people organically and just get the sale. The next thing I want to talk about is a one niche and one offer. So what I mean by one niche and one offer is kind of what I just talked about, right? You don't want to be a generalist. You want to have one specific niche, one specific offer, one specific market. And the reason why you want to do that is because when you do one niche and you figure out what problems that specific niche have, your sales and your marketing is going to be so much easier. So for example, when you do cold email and when you're selling to everybody, it's going to be very hard to understand their pains and their problems. So you might be talking to a dentist today, let's say, and you figure out his or her pains and problems, needs and desires. And then the next day you need to talk with a lawyer, and then you need to figure out what that person's pains and problems and desires are, right? So when you're generalist, you're just scattered. And it's so much more powerful if you only speak with one niche and you figure out specifically what pains they have, because then you can utilize that over and over and over again. You can utilize what you learn from talking to 10 roofers, let's say. You understand that all of those roofers have all of the same problems. So when you sit down and write your organic email outreach, let's say, or cold email, or when you're going to write that ad or that landing page, you can just take everything that you've learned from those sales calls, write it down in your ad, and it's going to be a really, really good ad. Also, when you get testimonials, it's going to snowball and build a compound effect, because now you have testimonials that are relevant to all of your new potential clients as well. So again, you just want to do one niche and have one offer. You don't want to sell them a ton of different things. Just do one offer, one service that you charge at least $2,000 per month. I would say a good start, just go for $3,500 per month. Be confident in what you do. You don't have to know everything in the beginning. Obviously, when you get your first client, you're not going to know how to do the service delivery, which is fine. Rather, find a client who are willing to pay you $3,500 per month and find a contractor who can do the work for you. That's what I did when I started out. So I got my first client, $3,500 per month. I didn't know how to do everything, so I found a guy who knew how to do Facebook ads for roofers, and I paid him a little bit off the $3,500 and he did the service delivery, kind of white label as it's called. It was great. The client got great results and I could learn from the contractor how he actually did the service delivery, and from there I basically learned how to do it myself. The next thing is just to sign a couple of clients if you want to make $100 per day. So again, $100 per day, $3,000 per month. You could either do a high ticket offer, that's really what I recommend, $3,500 per month, or you sign 2 clients that want to pay you $1,500 per month or $2,000 per month. And it's really, really simple to find a service that a business owner is willing to pay $1,500 per month for. You could, for example, manage their social media, help them with some retargeting ads, sign up with adroll.com, let's say, sign up a business manager account, help them to set up a Facebook and Instagram retargeting campaign and a Google display network retargeting campaign with Adroll.com. I'm not going to go through exactly how you do that in this video, but basically name drop 2 services that you could easily learn in a day. Learn how to do a retargeting campaign, design some ads for them, update their ad once per month, let's say, and help them to post some organic post on their social media page. You can easily charge $1,500 per month from that. And again, choose one niche, and I highly recommend to go for a niche in the market of business owners that are growing, that are making a lot of money. Don't try to sell to business owners that are broke. It's just going to be hard and boring and frustrating. So go for a niche where you know that they're actually making quite good money, and $1,500 per month is just nothing. And then you just sign a couple of clients, and there you go. You're making $3,000 per month, and everything is done online, and it's pretty much done on autopilot as well. When you set up a retargeting campaign, you can check on it once per month, and you're getting a check once per month. Pretty good. And then you can scale that. So if you're in your 20s right now and you're just looking around, you just want to make your first money online, what I did was that I just started. And there's a ton of people out there that you can learn from. There's a ton of courses out there that you can pay for. But really, just start, essentially. Just decide that you're going to start, and start with the promotion and sales. And that's the scary thing, and that's what most people don't want to do. You want to build your website, design your logo, fix everything first. But really, you just have to start to reach out to people, find a problem that people are willing to pay money for, get that first client, get that money, and then you figure out how to do the service delivery by hiring a contractor, or you do it yourself. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this video as well, and I hope to see you in that one. Bye.